Welcome back. This is episode 19 of the Techs-Mechs Colony Fiesta Pale. We're diving straight into it with an airdrop raid coming in from the apes. What do we have here? We got, well, not too bad. A flintlock is not a big deal, but they have some bulletproof armor, steel mace, steel hatchet. The musket has some pretty good penetration, shockingly enough, but otherwise isn't too big a deal. The poor hand cannon worries me less than this light SMG does. I feel like glasses here is going to be the actual problem we have to deal with. But none of them have combat drugs. So that's a step in our favor. Normally they bring drugs and they get high on drugs and they tear through things. Our biggest problem is going to be that since we did have 4 dryads, there's already one that's been taken care of, that was lost dealing with the mechanoid hive, we may be in not a great scenario right now. We need to deal with this. So let's just go ahead and take everybody here. They're going to come in up here, so I think what we're going to do is gear and go everybody to here. We'll start with that and see where that goes, because I'm not sure where they're going to come in. If they try to break through the walls, we'll go out and meet them from one of the other entrances, but if they go the long way around and try to come down through here, that wouldn't be bad. Now again, we do have the research for floating turrets. The problem is we just never built any. So, you know, there's that. But that's because nobody's ever actually made our chem fuel yet. Seems like they're hanging around and waiting, so we're just going to take these guys and undraft them, let them go back to work. We'll prep them up as we go. One other thing we did complete off stream, off recording, was we did complete our simple prosthetics, which is great. We can do some basic stuff now, which is outstanding. However, to get to bionics and eventually bionic spines and things like that, we will need a high-tech research bench, which requires microelectronics. We may also need to eventually get it to fabrication. Microelectronics allows us to do a couple other things, so we can get the neural supercharger as well, which is great for our transhumanists. We can also get a biosculpture pod, which is also great. These two things will help with moods in general. Ari is in a little bit better of a mood. Oh, they're beginning their assault. Ari was in a little bit better of a mood, but again, we can't counsel Ari, so it is what it is. Let's see where everybody goes. Bobbert the Builder is still... I'm not too worried about him with the building and leaving restricted zones. It's not too big an issue. We do have our dryads that can go into other areas, but again, I'm not too terribly worried about that either. The biggest issue is we've got 5 claw dryads at present, 4 of which are still in pods, so that might pose to be a problem. Looks like they're going to circle around, though, so this is something we can build for and deal with. We're going to put Winter here. We're going to keep Gert down here with Winter. Ari and Ocelus we're going to stick over here. Prep them up. Tommy needs to use his revolver. We're going to move Marcy in here for backup for them as well. Let's speed things up and get things going a little bit faster. Here we go. And now we're just going to turn loose our animals, the 2 we have that are functional. They're going to take cover some. We'll see how this goes. This may go poorly. It may not. We have rare thrombos that have stumbled onto the map. Selma has taken some pretty significant damage right off the bat. Selma's down. That's great. Leighton's doing some work. We got our builder. Bobbert is out here repairing fences. Again, the gate the gate. I don't know what Tommy's doing. He undrafted. Not sure why. Alright, they're fleeing now. That's great. Bobbert did take some damage, but we can get him repaired up later. That's outstanding. Let's go ahead and undraft everybody. Tommy has a wound. That gunshot from the hand cannon to the torso needs tending, but he's not going to bleed out from it. Ocelus is bleeding out, though. That's not great. Not great at all. That said, man, those thrombos. We did lose our 2 Clara Dryads, which is not great. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're just going to let things go. Let's take a quick look as the thrombos come in to eat our food. We're going to mark all these people to be stripped and have their skulls extracted because, again, we like the skulls. That's good. We got stuff starting to wander away. That's fine. You know, it is what it is. That's fine. Why do we need... Hang on. Ocelus is an insulting spirit. Why? No. Ocelus, why? Oh, okay. Who do we have for wardens again? I feel like I ask this every episode, and I should probably know this by now. Gert, Marcian, and Winter. Well, Marcian is not injured, which is good. We need to get Ocelus calmed down so that we can get them taken care of before they bleed out. No Marcian. Please calm down, Ocelus. We don't need negative 5,000. Okay, well... Actually, let's see if we can tend them without medicine first before we arrest them. That might work. There's an infection. Tommy has an infection. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know what? The gunshot wound is tended. We're just going to arrest them and then we'll turn them loose. Because I'd rather them not cause masses of problems for us. As a prisoner, we'll now release them. We'll undraft. Ocelus will be a little unhappy about it for a bit, but it's better than nothing. I was imprisoned. Oh no, -6. The insults, though. The insults are just not worth it. How are we doing on temperature? We're not doing too bad. We're holding at a pretty steady temperature. We're in the -20s. -20s, that's good. The animals are a little warmer, but the animals can handle it better. The rest of our areas are doing pretty well, though. Our prisoners may be a little unhappy because 25 Celsius is getting kind of close to where they're willing to go. We also have a lot more traffic in and out, so that also makes sense. The rest of our wall replacements did get taken care of, which is good. We do have all these slate blocks that will eventually be picked up and taken care of. It is ultimately a matter of just getting stuff taken care of and resolved. So, you know, we'll get there. Now, we do have plenty of cycloid leaves now. 498, we did get that good harvest. We need a drug bench. We may not have access to a drug bench. We do not have access to a drug bench. That is unfortunate. Which means we have to put up a kitchen anyway. Oh, in order to make our tea. Because I don't want to take the losses involved with using a crafting spot. But we also need a clean area, and we will put it in here, except this room is disgustingly dirty from all the blood and dryad droppings and dirt and everything else. And of course, this is our manufacturing hub. It's not going to be great for that. So while we're going to have a bit of a walk to get parts and supplies, we're going to do that. And we're just going to reinstall this bench up here because we don't really need it there, but we could use it here. There's a mad wild boar. That's not great. That'll cause us problems eventually, I'm sure of it. But I'm going to ignore it for now and forget about it. Because that seems like an effective way to do things. Mark all the weapons and gear for recycling. Nope. Okay, I was going to say, I didn't hit a hotkey for that, did I? No, but that's because it's mapped. Ari's going to do her job. Going to do her job at range. With that masterwork revolver. Finally getting the job done. Okay. Who has tattered apparel? Why does Ari have tattered apparel? The veil. Okay, well, we can fix this. We'll clear the forest. Ari will be a little unhappy that they don't have installer equipment, but we don't really have anything else to do. So, you know, it's just the one. We'll get it taken care of eventually. Eventually crafting will be caught up with a manhunter pack. Okay, well, this is... this is not great. But I was going to put everybody in under emergency, and we'll just drag everybody out here. And we'll just deal with it as it goes. Everybody has weapons, everybody has guns. I'll move them here. We're going to undraft Winter because Winter is so slow between the bad back and the old age and everything else. It's just not going to be worth it. The foxes are climbing the fence. That's fine. Work is resolved. We'll mark all these to finish off. That problem should be fixed for us at that point. Our hauler dryads, busy at work, hauling away bodies to be cremated. In other news, we're still good on food. We have not had another chinchilla population explosion yet, which is good. We still have a lot of frozen chinchilla and everything else in here waiting to be taken care of and butchered, but for now, we're good. Because our additional food basket has been built finally, I'm going to go ahead and copy the settings from our other 3 food baskets over to here. So that'll get us some prioritized storage, which will be good. We have so much storage up here that needs to be taken care of. But it'll get there. It'll get there. We do have 2 single refrigerators. We should probably do something with them. Tommy has died from infection. That is unfortunate. Well. What did Tommy have? Who was Tommy? He was just a fighter and intellectual. That's not great. Ah, he was our fast-learning psychopathic wimp. That's right. Phew, you know? The infection's progressing faster than the immunity is. I can't preach health on Ari. I can have them, however, go use the hot spring. And then once that's done, that will boost their healing. Because the healing waters does boost things like blood filtration and natural healing factor, which will be good. How about instead of beating the fire out, Ari, you go rest. In fact, we're going to crank bed rest up a little bit across the board. We have this one. I'm going to assign this to RR2 Tommy. But first, Tommy needs to be stripped. We need his gear. Unfortunate reality, but he did die of an infection, not from combat. Oh, Ari. Ari. There's not a whole lot we can do there with that. It is the unfortunate reality. And Marcian tried to calm down Ari, failed, and got shot for it. So, you know, that's a thing. No, we're gonna fix this here because Marcian keeps picking up the veil that's supposed to be used by Ari. So we're just going to disallow it. And that'll keep Marcian from picking that back up and putting it back. All of our power's out on the north side because of this one power conduit. I know we have steel. We have plenty of steel. We just need somebody to get it done. The Bonnie Croy Nation is visiting with some visitors. That's good. Maybe we can trade for something interesting from them. The biggest issue that we have, of course, is going to be the fact that at the end of the day, we just need more numbers. Trade price improvement, Marcian is going to be number 1, followed by Winter. So we're going to have Marcian come up here. Trade with Red. See if they have anything we might want that would be helpful. Get rid of all these poor quality weapons, that's for sure. We've got some pemmican, they've got some herbal medicine, which we have. Some of them, not too worried there. We could get the beer, that wouldn't be bad. Actually, can I? No, I guess we can't. Multi-search. Unfortunate. Going to sell off all the lower quality stuff. They don't really have a whole lot to trade. They've got a good longbow, they got a good steel spear, they got some beer. We're just going to give them the lower quality stuff we got off that raid and grab the silver from it. We'll just go from there. This has been made finally, so we're going to go Psychite T. Let's do this until we have, so we got what, 5? 6 people? Let's set that to 20. Anyone can do it. You can't get food poisoning from the tea. And we'll pause when satisfied and unpause again at 10. We'll just leave it at half. That should work. What's currently configured to be allowed in here? Beer. Okay, that's good. Let's install one of these other refrigerators. And we'll put our Psychite tea in there too. Hey, here we go. We have a bulk goods trader. That's good. I'm liking that. That will be of value to us. We have a whole bunch of arid quests. That happens. We're going to have Marcian, the nudist trader, come up here and trade. And I'll go from that. That seems like a good idea. Alright, so what do we have? I don't want to buy a duck. I don't want to buy some yaks. We have lots of meat we can trade out, which is good. We have lots of leather we can trade out, which is also good. That's a lot of easy money there. What do they have that we might want? We can get some. We could buy some wood. We have wood. We could buy wood if we need it. I don't think we need to. We're going to buy a veil, so we have a second veil. Then having to make one. I think... Honestly, I think that'll be it. So let's go back up here and let's pull back some of this light leather. Six? Yeah, that's a little bit too much. I underestimated. Unfortunate. I should have done the quick math in my head. That would have been the way to go. Alright, here we go. We'll give them... No, we won't. We'll keep that extra silver for ourselves. But that's good. We got some silver, we got a veil. We need major break. Alright, I turned off the storage. I assigned Tommy to this and then didn't do anything with him. Can we get him buried before he spoils? Maybe. We still don't have anything done here. We have work assigned for that. It's a refining process. Yeah, we have some people assigned to refining. We'll add more because we're down more. We still have no recent slaughter. Ocelus has has asthma. Oh, that's unfortunate. How's Ari doing? Look at that. Developed immunity. Alright. We are taken care of there. We're going to go back. We're going to take plant cutting and crank it back one step again. Now we've got some wood. We don't necessarily have to have that set so high. We'll start catching up on the rest of things now. We have plague. Oh. Well. Okay. I'm not quite sure how Panther and Ocelus got that. But it is what it is. Maybe we'll actually get somebody recruited before they go crazy and smash their way out of here this time. That would be good. Why are we storing bricks up here? They should be stored down here. Priority preferred. We're just going to turn blocks off. Blocks aren't allowed here, so why are there blocks here? Maybe this is just stuff that's not been caught up yet. Maybe that's what it is. New quest. Shuttle of the Dominion of Uzbo has taken damage and is seeking a place to land. Its commander wants to land at Fiesta Pale. Well, it would be nice to have somebody join us. Let's take a look at Hall here real quick. He's good with animals, which is great for us. He's good at crafting, which is also good for us. And he's good at social, which is also good for us. He's a careful shooting, neurotic night owl. My big complaint is he's not a member of our factional beliefs. I don't believe... Actually, neurotic might give a penalty. No, I don't think he'll be too hard to convert. Hang on a second. Tommy was the one who was not a member of our... Ooh, okay, hang on. I think actually... I mean, Tommy dying is bad, but that could have been worse. So let's take this. We're going to get the Janissary to help defend with. We only have to hold him off for 12 hours. This map should be big enough. That won't be too big. We're going to accept this. We're going to get Hall. Ooh, they came and landed down here. Okay, well, mark all this to be hauled. This is Janissary. They've got a heavy machine gun. They've got recon armor. That is good. He's got a Zeus hammer. Ooh. The commander has a Zeus hammer. I like that. But no armor. Okay. We're going to ignore this and let it run. And then when the raiders show up, we'll deal with it. Because if we leave Winter back inside, we've got a couple people who can go quick if they have to. The biggest problem was Tommy was our other good shooter. Alright, so here we go. They're coming in down here. What do we have to deal with? We've got bow. We've got their fists. We've got another bow. We're going to bring Ari in here. We're going to turn the animals loose. Ari's shooting's leveled to 15. Going after Stingray. Taking those longer shots. One raider's down. Come on, Stingray. Cool, they're fleeing. That's good. We're going to undraft. Unforbid everybody. Troll's not bleeding out, which is good. It's a shame that they always show up with death acidifiers. I would love to not have to deal with all of their gear evaporating whenever they die. I understand why that is. Oh, solar flare. Solar flare is unfortunate. Shuttle arrives in half an hour. Come on. Come on. Yes. All right. Adventurer named Hall has arrived and is joining the colony. All right, Hall. Let's take a quick look at you. Keisuke Hall. He's got a steel knife. It's all poor quality. Unfortunate. Well. I'm not going to ask why the colonists just don't wear clothes half the time. I don't understand why. I don't understand how. We have clothing. Okay. It makes no sense. Ugh. Okay. Let's get back and focus here. So Hall, let's go ahead and get you squared away with your tasks. You got good social. We want you to warden. We want you to tame things. We want you to handle animals. We want you to train animals. You can hunt. You should hunt eventually because you need the shooting experience. Harvesting we're going to turn off. We don't care. We're going to turn off harvesting or growing, planting things in general for both Hall and Winter. We need to start diversifying some. We don't care that much about the planting to pull them off of things. He can make drugs. He's got, let's see, let's give him some boosted crafting priorities here. That seems like the way to go. We'll give him a management task as well. Crank his fishing down lower. We'll also give him some research tasks. He'll follow back in as a secondary if we need it. You know, that seems good. As far as schedule goes, we're going to copy and paste. He hasn't claimed the bed yet. We got two. One's an excellent one. The one is normal. Let's manually assign the excellent one to him. I'm sorry, Hall, why are you naked as well? What? Hang on. Why do we have no clothing anywhere in this colony? I'll be right back. Alright, all I can guess is there's a bug with the mod that allows end tables and dressers to function as clothing storage. And things stored in them aren't being seen as valid to wear because we have so many clothes. All of these clothes that are in wearable condition. Right, we have pants. Well, those are 49%, so I guess those won't be worn. But 51% thin thread pants, 51% thin thread pants. For some reason, we're just not doing it. So we're going to turn that off, and we'll see how that goes. We need mending workbench, because we don't have one of those. We'll put that here. How is this a bad tear? Why is it? Oh, because all the... Okay. We're going to cancel this either way, because we don't want it out of wood. We do it out of steel. We have the steel. That'll get taken care of. There we go. We got power coming back on. Our cooler is going to cool right back off again nice and fast, so we won't lose everything to it, which is good. The bodies won't decay. We never built a mending bench. So we have the tailor bench to make new stuff. We don't have any way to repair the existing stuff, so that'll fix part of that issue. Partially. We have this refrigerator. We're going to go ahead and clear everything for here except for the tea. We want Psychite tea being stored here. Also, this is in major break risk. Intense pain, torture dryness wasn't... Yeah, okay, well. Why do you have extreme plague? Oh, good lord. This is what I get for being distracted. Forgetting completely about the plague. How's Panther doing with this plague? Panther's doing better, because unlike Ocelus, Panther has been resting. Ooh, this is not going to go well. We can bring Ari in here. Yep, Ocelus is dead. Unfortunate. Misplay after misplay here. Ocelus loses us one of our two doctors, our most important doctors. So who do we have for... We've got Ari, who's got... Oh, God. Not Winter. Winter moves too slow for that. You know what? Hall, you're now a doctor as well. This is going to go so poorly. We started off in a good position. Successful raids, defended against. No major crises at hand. And yet we've ended this episode down 2 people. Oh, sorry, 3 people. Panther, how did you die? You were beating it out. So close. It must have turned at the very end there. Immunity 98%. So close. So we have no prospective raiders to convert. We're down to 5 colonists, one of which is brand new. Isn't wearing clothing. We're going to set him to mend. Get some clothes back up. We only really have one option here, and that's going to be to, well, try to get things back where they're going. Get that mending work done. And this is going to be where we wrap things up for today in Dire Straits. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button down below. The engagement does help the video get seen by more people. That's the ultimate goal for YouTube, is getting people engaging. So if you have anything, feedback, comments, suggestions, recommendations, your favorite point in time where somebody died because I misplayed something, leave it in a comment below. Hope you enjoy the rest of your time. See you next time. Stay safe. And a blight, really? A blight. Guess y'all ain't staying safe or staying goose, because blight. See y'all later.